Here we go. Spark the Genius here with Karen Ergus. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
And special guest Meredith Darling, who responded, or she liked my post saying, who wants to help me with interviews? And then I messaged her and met her on Facebook yesterday, and now we're dragging her in. We were up late until I don't know, eating at Elgin Street Diner 24. We had cake last night, right?
Making videos.
Yes, so we're tired. Oh, yeah, we made a TikTok. So exactly. And then I looked over. I was interviewing somebody over there, and I'm like, who's Meredith sitting with? And then turns out she just met Karen, and Karen wanted to sit here. There was an empty seat, and we have discovered she is working on amazing things. So I'm going to put this on my Amazon page because you've written an Amazon book. What's your Amazon book, or your book on Amazon?
My book on Amazon is called Scaling Up the Business of Dentistry, Happiness-Centered Business. It's for dental offices, but mainly for employers and employees that want to have a happy business on the ground but still make money.
That all sounds good. And you were saying you're a dental hygienist, and this is your 40th year doing that?
Yes, I started back in 1982, dental hygienist, and 10 years ago I went back to school and became a lawyer. So I'm a dental lawyer, but one of my passions is to work with the Native Women's Association of Canada, helping First Nations issues, helping them coming out of that socio-economic issue that they have.
And is that related to the dental thing, or that's related to the law thing, or that's a separate thing?
I think it's about the same. I started with NWAC as the director of health, which was the dental thing, because dentistry is all about health.
Yeah.
And then a year ago, I was transferred transitioned into what we call the NAP program, the National Apprenticeship Program for NWAC, that's delivering this program and the initiative by the government that's given NWAC this initiative to work with First Nations to help First Nations women get jobs in the trades, the skilled trades, with employers.
Wow. So there's a lot going on there. So, okay, so like what, I don't even know. Like, first of all, I'm inspired that you went back to school and became a lawyer, because I've been wondering lately, like, what should I go back to school for something, law or medicine or something? And you think, maybe I'm too old. I've already done my career in advertising or whatever. But that's so cool that you just went and did it and you're loving it. It's working out. You like it?
Yes, I truly believe that everyone should follow their passion. And being a woman of color, the social justice issues that I face, and even with my children, it was more an intuitive thing to do. If you want to know about the law, to how to deal with the law, the easiest thing for me was to become a lawyer. It's not an easy thing to do, but if you have a passion to make a difference in social justice issue, I guarantee that if you go through law school, you're going to learn how to handle the police. You're going to learn how to teach your children, your friends. What does the social justice system work? How does it work? Criminal law. What do you need to know? Because some young people make mistakes and they just don't know how to navigate the criminal system. Yeah. So I found that very helpful to help my own culture, but also share my mind with those that want to know.
Cool. And what is your culture?
I'm from Jamaica. Okay. I was born in Jamaica. I came here when I was a young child, so I'm Canadian through and through. I probably don't have an accent.
No, you don't.
No, I've lost it, but I am still Jamaican, but I love Canada, so that's why I'm here.
Jamaican me crazy. Oh, that's the extent of my comedy. Very cool. Yeah, because I was wondering, and how did you become particularly interested in like Native women's issues?
I was in law school and I was sitting beside someone called Frank Maness. I learned his name later. He's First Nations, and he's from Kitigan-Zibi, just 2 hours out of Ottawa. And we were just speaking, and he learned that I was a dental hygienist, and their reserve needed a dental hygienist. So he recommended me, and before too long, I was working on that reserve. And I saw the need, children having decay, rampant decay. Imagine little children going to school with decay, it's hurting, they can't learn. Yeah. So I felt really empowered to help that nation. And today I can gladly say almost very few children have decay on that First Nations. So I'm proud of that, yeah. So that's what made me do what I do, because health is so important. If you can be healthy, you can work. If you have dental issues, it affects your health. So for me, it was all about health. It just led naturally to First Nations issues.
Yeah, people don't realize, you could have, if you have bad, teeth problems, it can affect your heart, it gets into your bloodstream and everything. It kind of starts everywhere, yeah.
Exactly. So if you can empower individuals to take care of their health, especially First Nations children, take care of your health, your smile, having confidence, going for a job, understanding that, and they have so many issues, diabetes and different things, that is affected by their oral health. So I felt that if I could help on that ground level, That's why I created the app to help people being happier in the workplace. I felt there was a connection with happiness, meaning happiness is an advantage in every situation. In work, in your life, if you can be happy in work, happy in your life, happy with your dental, you're going to be profitable no matter what you do.
Yeah, it's interesting because I went viral on TikTok a couple of days ago, and I was trying comedy videos, and a lot of my videos in the past have been like, oh, woe is me or whatever. But this one was just me ordering a strawberry frappuccino and saying I'm so excited to drink it, and the baristas were so nice to me, and everybody's commenting, oh my God, I love your positive energy. It's so comforting. I was crying, and now I'm not. And so people want to feel good, and they want your goodness and happiness to radiate and help them.
It's so true, and it's because of the pandemic as well. So much unhappiness, people not getting out. Just to feel your spirit lifted by any one thing is going to be so positive. You can get someone out of depression, for that matter, and you can create. You become more creative at work when you're happy. Less people are sick when they go to work. They don't take time off. So it's really, really important to be happy in whatever you do.
Yeah, so I even watched last night. I was sitting up in bed. I don't know why I was watching this, Tony Robbins, or maybe it was this morning, but a little clip of him just telling everybody, listen, what if you didn't need a reason to be happy? What if I decided I'm happy today? And he's like, we're going to do it right now. And he goes, 1, 2, 3, everybody happy? And they're like, ah, and whatever. And it's like, so it's hard to do, but yeah, like I wish I could just flip on a switch and be like, I'm happy kind of thing.
You're right, because sometimes depression it could be a chemical thing. And even if you think about it, it doesn't happen. I do a lot of reading. There's a book called The Happiness Advantage. Amazing, very small book, but so many little things you could do to help yourself to get into that mindset. I have a mentor, a moral that I take to myself. Every obstacle is an opportunity. There are no obstacles, it's just an opportunity that you have to find. And when you can flip that in your head, no matter what situation, you kind of flip the switch from unhappy to happy. You're starting to get it up a little, get that switch up.
Yeah.
So if you can think about every obstacle is an opportunity, okay, where's the opportunity? Right away, you go into that zone of creativity, which is almost happiness, because you're going to resolve it, you're going to solve it, or you're going to find someone to help you. So I do those practical things to help myself,
That's great, and that's exactly how I was feeling today. It's like I went to bed at 3, woke up too tired. I'm like, I'm not going to come. But, because I came and because I told her to get her butt out of bed as well, and we happen to meet you, and now we get this interview, and just being creative and productive, like I'm making an interview. I'm not just walking around like eating. I'm doing something, so that gives me, gets my head out of myself and lets me be happy and stuff. So it's all working.
You're right, and we're smiling and bringing us to segueing into why we're here today. Why I'm here today is to promote the First Nations, the National Apprenticeship Program for First Nations women. Again, to promote some type of happiness in getting employment, raising money, paying for your future, getting a way you can get forward in your future, because we need to all be employed. No matter what, and the trades need so many individuals.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to remind our listeners that if you know a First Nations person, woman specifically, and you're a tradesperson or you own a company, reach out to us at NWAC. That's the Native Women's Association of Canada. We'll take it from there and help you help a First Nations woman.
And sort of get her the training so she can do those jobs.
Yes, earning on the job while you're training. Yeah. This is the key. It's so difficult to get an apprenticeship position. Now the government of Canada is putting this initiative in our hands to help First Nations issues. It's all about reconciliation. How can every one Canadian help to move that needle forward? Do you know someone? Spread the news. Do it on social media. Reach out to us. Every little bit helps.
I love it. And so we're at 9 minutes, and I think 10 minutes is the limit for TikTok now. So I'll try to keep it under that so we can have this on TikTok. And is there a way, I imagine so many people, the Native Women's thing, they want you to get your help, but maybe people want help from your app or your books, or maybe they just want you as a life coach to teach them how to be happy. Like maybe we should come and meet and do weekly TikTok videos where you give us tips on this, because I like your energy and it's helping me already. Are you how would people reach out to you if they want to reach you?
If they want to reach out to me, I do have a website. It's KergusLaw@gmail.com. Kergus Law, that's my first initial Karen, my last name Ergus, @law@gmail.com. And I would be so happy to do TikTok videos with you. I'd love this because I love to share my energy. Yeah. The more I can share, the more I get back. So this is for me too.
I love it. So TikTok, comment below if you want to see more of Karen and maybe some more of Meredith, but whatever. All right, bye.